Hey guys, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Before we get started, come on in the room, open up your laptop or your mobile device, grab you something to drink, grab you something to eat, so we can get in here and have a little chit chat. I'll be with y'all in just a minute. Hola. Hey y'all. Happy Saturday. We just go on camera. Woo. Let me. Yeah, hold on a second. Echo's gone. Echo's gone. All right, come on camera. Hey guys, I know I have not been on since Monday, but it's been a lot going on. And it's still daytime here in the West. I got my coldest water. No, I have not got them sponsor on my channel, but we can always hope. I still am plugging them because this is the bomb. And I'm about being hydrated. So it is a Saturday afternoon, and it is sizzling in a lot of the United States. It is sizzling, or it's raining because it's sizzling, the humidity. So, I don't know what your drink of choice would be at this time. Let me see if I can see you guys. Hey James, A1SE, Nikki Plus. It is a Saturday afternoon. the West Side, and there's a lot going on. It's been a lot going on with Keke Palmer this week too. It's been a lot going on. So I put out a short, in regards to what happened in regards to her viral video with Usher serenading her like Usher does to celebrities that are at his concert, but especially if it's somebody who he's friends with and is a fellow singer, you know, he's serenading her because she's on her way on the blow up, and her insecure boyfriend, who had no problem showcasing her cha-chas on his page, had an issue with her with the dress on that had her cha-chas out. Yes, I know I'm drinking water and I'm drinking my water. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. So it's very hypocritical. First of all, because you talk about being a traditional man, but see, a traditional man would have married Kiki before he got her pregnant and made her a baby mama. I don't know. But don't listen to this auntie over here. I know. Don't listen to this auntie over here. Okay. And ironically, he and Kiki were talking about marriage on the little podcast that they do. And she was talking about who she wanted to come sing. So I think they were talking about getting married. Now, shouts out to my girl Jovi Beauty. Go check out Jovi's channel. Jovi happens to be Panamanian, just like Darius. Matter of fact, Jovi is from the same neighborhood in Brooklyn that Darius is from. And I believe this, because Afro-Latinos are the same as Latinos in this, We about being married, before you procreating. And Panamanians are no different. Okay? So how are you calling her what? I haven't seen any wedding. Does anybody know if they're actually married? Does anybody know if they're actually married? No, they're not married. He is just her baby daddy. And, after he tried to shame her on social media, he got dragged and he put his channel, his social media down, and he turned it back on. But he turned it back on. Let's see, how far are we into this? How many minutes are we in? We ain't 10 minutes. Well, we're almost 10 minutes in. So, turned it back on and then took her out all of the pictures, which is a bitch move. Yeah. Corny as hell. Like, if you go look at Kiki's social media, she's not cut him out, but she has responded. Her most recent was her singing "Isn't He Lovely" in regards to their son, and saying that their son was made from love, followed by a sweatshirt that says, "I'm a mother," and a sweatshirt that says, "I'm Stevie, I'm blind to the bull-ish." What does this man not understand? She They had a conversation about this, and he asked her what she would do if they had issues. She said that it's not a public conversation, that she's Stevie, so she's not responding to anything that you're saying. And allegedly, allegedly, he was caught cheating. Allegedly, he was caught cheating. You see what I'm saying? So maybe that's why Kiki dressed the way that she dressed and flirted with her friend Usher, who's an old ass man to her. And don't he have the herpiter? I'm just saying, you know. And also, don't he like older women? She's not even his speed. He needs a woman who's in her 50s. Yeah, that's what he's looking for. So, he never had. He's always done women who were older than him. But I digress. Usher was being Usher. Usher was being entertained. And by the way, I have heard that the Vegas show is off the chain. It wasn't going on when I went there for my birthday, but it's going on now. I might have to go. I might have to break me up some money and take my butt over there. Of course, I did win a trip, but that's another story. I think there's strings attached to that trip that I won. I was supposed to win a trip at the women's expo that I did a video on a few weeks ago on my channel, but I think people want me to come watch the presentation in order to get my free trip. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, but back to Usher. Definitely want to go see the Usher makeup presidency. Because Usher is isn't he in his late 40s? In his late 40s. How old is Usher? How old is Usher? Usher. How old is he? Okay, how old is he? 44. So he's in his mid 40s. Kiki is not even 30 yet. She's about to turn 30. But when Usher came out, Kiki wasn't even here, or she was a baby. She knows of Usher as, the big brother, the older dude. Yeah. And his fan base is wide. It goes from women that are in their 20s to women in their 60s and 70s. Because we've all listened to his music, and he was being a showman. A showman. But allegedly, I'm thinking, people are thinking that he and Kiki have broken up. And if they have, I think she's dodged a bullet. Because if he's looking for a traditional woman You're not gonna get that in someone who is in Hollywood. And if you wanted a traditional woman, then you needed to be a traditional man. You're not taking care of Kiki. You're not taking care of the household. She is. And it's her house. And I think that Kiki is in her glow up after becoming a mother, which we all go through. After I became a mother, I was feeling myself and my body snapped back too. Her snapped back and gave her some extra. I think that she was able to keep her extras. My son didn't let me keep my extras. They were just there while I was pregnant. Yeah. And they went away. But I got my flat stomach back, so I can't complain because I am 60 and still got a flat stomach. That part. Okay. Hey, Teron. So, the crazy thing to me is that this dude allowed his insecurities to come out on social media after this woman told you she don't play like that. And you got dragged for filth. And though you've come back, you are still not looking very good. And we're all wishing Kiki well wishes. We got her back. If she chooses to move on from you. And even if she stays with you, it really doesn't matter to us. But I think she's dodged the bullet. You're a control freak. Like, dude, you thought you were going to be the pretty one in the relationship. And now Kiki is not just your average brown-skinned girl anymore. Kiki's skin is clear, and she probably will never see that acne again because the dynamic of her hormonal situation changed doing being pregnant. Okay? So, and my son gave me hips too. No matter what, she got them hips. They're not going away. And this is who she is now. And she is confident in who she is. And she is going to do what she's going to do. This girl had you in her stuff trying to help you with your acting. Your acting. Okay. Yeah, dude. She had you in her stuff. I'm happy for Kiki, whatever she does, because, she is not your typical single mother. No, I would love for her to be married and have been married when she first got pregnant, but that's not what happened. I'm hoping that she's gonna pull a Sierra on us. She's gonna go to God and be specific about who it is that she wants. And, although I don't like Steve Harvey and how he makes people because he's a horrible matchmaker. Because we're going to talk about Shirley Strawberry in a minute. He gave Kiki Palmer some very good advice. Don't just go for the pretty boy. Go for someone who has character and is on your level. Even if they don't have what you have, they got a plan to get there. This ninja didn't have a plan to go nowhere. He wanted to get clout off of Kiki. And he did not anticipate who she was gonna be after she had that baby. He didn't anticipate that. And, here's I don't really do zodiacs, but however, from past experience of someone born at the same time of the year as her baby daddy, they're loco en la cabeza. Yeah. And as Jovi said, and I'm saying, check out her channel. Jovi is a Panamanian woman, and her parents told her not to marry a Panamanian man. They told her to stay away from Panamanian men. Now, if a Panamanian woman is being told to stay away from Panamanian men, then that means the rest of us need to stay the hell away from them too. And Jovi has not been wrong, because she told Erica Mena to stay away from Safari. She said, stay away from big, men, Jamaican men from Brooklyn with big, And now she's also said, stay away from Panamanian men from Brooklyn too. Kiki, y'all did make a pretty baby, and you have a beautiful son, and he may be a good father to y'all's son, but now you have to determine if he is a good man for you. And I don't know if he is trying to body shame you on the internet, on social media, on Beyonce's internet, when you are, sorry if he doesn't want to recognize it, an A-list freaking celebrity. He needs to take a page from Stedman Graham's book with Oprah Winfrey and learn where he needs to be, stay in his place. Because y'all don't hear nothing about Stedman with Oprah. You don't hear none of that stuff. Okay? Stedman is a businessman. He's not a celebrity. Oprah is. Also, she's a billionaire. Now, Kiki's not right now. But Kiki is a multimillionaire. And he is not. And Kiki's career is up on the move. Being a mother is not going to stop her career. She got her own film company. She's doing her own stuff. She's doing a little podcast. And she has movie deals that are in the wings for her. She's been doing this since she was a kid. And now she's not a kid anymore. She's a grown woman. She's about to turn 30. That is when women come into themselves. They do. She's still young and vibrant, beautiful on the outside and inside. And she's confident in who she is. And she's going to keep moving. And I'm going to get me one of those sweatshirts. I'm a mother. Yes. Yes, I am. We all going to get one. Because I'm a mother too. My son is what? Almost 28 years old, but I'm still a mother, you know? And when you have a son, it's a different kind of situation. But just being a mother, period. Both me and my sister have sons. And my brother is the one who got the daughter. My lovely, lovely niece. Yeah. He was an author, you know. And I would love to publicize her stuff on here. But however, because there are hating hoes in the back that would be, I don't know, going after children and trying to dox, I can't do that on YouTube. Mhm. If I do actually talk about that, I'll do it in a members only. I'll do it in a members only. Yeah, because my niece has a nice little book out. Speaking of books, y'all, I'm working on 2 books right now. I'm working on a book of my, poetry, and I'm working on a the book well, I'm working on finishing rather, my re-edit to the book on raising my son on the autism spectrum. I'm trying to get both of those done and out and published before the end of 2023. Part of what I'm doing. But yeah, this whole Kiki Palmer situation has been insane. Just watching it through the week. And yeah, you know, yeah, okay. He had valid points in regards to this younger generation. However, that's not who Kiki is. She was at a concert and she was dressed appropriately for the concert. It's not like she walked in there, you know, with nothing on. And I ain't seen nobody say nothing about Gabrielle Union, who is a married woman and is 50, supporting something similar that was even more showing. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. You know, and she's a mother, she's a mom, she got a kid, and then she has kids, you know, because of the bonus children she has with her husband. But see, she's actually a wife. You did not make Kiki a wife. Yeah, so that part. So I don't know about what kind of Panamanian traditions you on, because I don't know the Panamanians that I know, they get married before they have kids. They get married before they have kids. So who are you? How were you raised? And I'm Afro-Cuban. We the same way. So yeah. Yeah. You know, but however, if there is a child that happens out of said wedlock, usually a marriage happens. Like, before it gets there. Hey, Terry. Because I haven't been on since Monday. I didn't come on Wednesday. And then last night, I'm going to just tell y'all, I fell asleep. But it's been a rough week. It's a lot going on in real life, off of YouTube. There's a lot going on. My sister, my blood sister, who has been here on the west side with me, for the majority of the 30 years that I've been here, is leaving. And she is going. back to the East Side where we're from, and I am sad because she's gonna be gone. Yeah, and I'm gonna miss my sister. My brother's been gone to the East Side for a long time, you know, and so now I've gotten used to that. And, I've told you guys that, you know, my plan is to get the F out of Cali because it's just, yeah, yeah. It's just, you know, let me just say this, you know, there are the prices of, the cost of living here is insane. So I worry for my son that he would be able to, do for himself here. So I think about that and I want to go someplace where I have more peace of mind. So we thinking about going east, but only east, like one state. So right now I'm thinking about either moving to Arizona or Nevada. Probably Nevada. Probably Nevada, most likely. You know. And because I work from home, doesn't even, bother that. And even my side hustles are from home. The stuff that I do, my side hustle. But in the interim, to prepare, you know, right now I'm trying to between now and the end of the month finish all of my hours for my insurance license so I can go ahead and schedule the test and get relicensed in life insurance in the freaking state of California. And then after I get that one, I think I'm going to take the other one, even though I don't have to. This is just the one for life, but I'm going to do the one for health. So I am licensed in both of them. I'm also going to get I'm also going to get my real estate license. So it's like all this stuff that I'm trying to do to make some passive forms of income start to become. Because I have to realize, y'all, I am, considered a senior. And so I'm like, quote unquote, in the twilight of my working for the man years. And I need to get some self-employed income in place so that I can just transition out of this to do what I want to do. And also because it's so expensive to live here in California, we gotta stack some money to move the hell out of this freaking state, y'all. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I never thought I was gonna still be in California at this point. I thought I was gonna be gone from California 10 years ago. And I should have left 10 years ago. But I didn't. But yeah, I think it's to that point that I'm doing everything that I can to get the hell out of this state, including moving my daggone YouTube together. I hear you, Terry. I hear you. I hear you. So I'm just gonna get the licenses that I need to get while I'm still here in California. I have an opportunity after I get these licenses to go get my securities license. Even though I'm good at math and I'm good with finances still, that part is intimidating, learning all of that stuff. And that's a whole nother piece. But I want to do that, because, gotta have all these other streams of income. That's it. Now, I heard that let me see if I can pull it up. Somebody. Okay, so Robert F. Kennedy's son, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who, let's see, he was born in the 80s. Mhm. Let me see. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. That's the grandson. That's the grandson. That's the grandson. Hold on. Good. How old is his son? Okay, so the son of Robert F. Kennedy. Y'all remember him? Remember he ran for president and then he was unalived while he was running? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is throwing his hat in the ring against 46. The thing I'm sad about is that he's still in that same freaking age range. Like I said, I am I think somebody my age is too old to be president of the United States. I'm 60. This man is 9 years older than me. I still think that's too old. I I honestly think that we need someone in their freaking 50s. We need somebody in their 50s at, at the maximum. We don't need somebody who's about to turn 70. That's not who we need. But he's running against 46. And they're saying that he can't count on his family's support. Now, I'm not even a Democrat, okay? But I'm not voting for I don't care who's coming across on that Republican one, if it's, you know, 45 or if it's that freaking fool down in Florida, I'll pass. I'll pass, you know, as a nonpartisan voter. I'll pass on those two people. But the Democrats gotta know that they need another option. We, the people, need other options other than these freaking people. Like 46. What are you? How old is he? Like, isn't he almost 80? He's like almost my dad's age. Okay. And yes, my father's still working, but my father's a doctor. He is not running the freaking free world. Not running a country. We don't need any presidents that are this old. The fact that we retire in the regular world before the age that these freaking people are should tell you something. Someone in that age bracket is not the right person to run this country because they're not of the demographics of the majority of this country. We need someone who's younger. We need younger candidates. Jeez Louise, especially in this country where we're what? Not even 250 years old. And all we get is these old men. The last time we had a younger person was 44. And then before that, it was Bill Clinton. And then before that, you have to jump all the way back to to JFK, to John F. Kennedy. The majority, we had very few younger presidents. We need a freaking younger president. We don't need these old ass men. Like, what the F? But it is ironic that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running right now and wants to take this on because the majority of the things that the Supreme Court is trying to shoot down are things like the older ones, like, like, I don't know, civil rights and affirmative action, stuff like that, from his father's era and from JFK, his uncle's era. They're trying to strike everything down that happened that is any good for people who look like us. But then again, hey, nobody's really for us. Back in the day, it was the Republicans, then it became the Democrats. Now it's no one. I'm just being honest. Neither one of those majority parties are for us. They don't have our best interest at all. And it doesn't matter what color the face. I said what I said. Does not matter what color the face. But I've been always politically active my entire life because I had parents who were part of the sit-ins. The college sit-ins that happened at the beginning of the 60s and end of the 50s. Both of my parents were involved in that stuff. Both of my parents fought for us to be able to vote. Because although my father was born in the North, he ended up in the South. And he finished high school in the South and went to college in the South at a HBCU, as did my mom. So they both grew up in the part of the country where Jim Crow was alive and well when they were growing up. And they fought so that I didn't have to deal with that. My sister, my brother, their kids didn't have to deal with that. And yet we have to wonder, what the hell is the Supreme Court really in there doing right now? Because unfortunately, 45 put some people in there. There needs to be some term limits on freaking Supreme Court justices, but there aren't. They can stay there for life, or they retire when they choose to. And even if someone retired this year, between now and no, actually this year they could do it. If we got someone to retire this year, then this sitting president could get someone in there. But next year he won't be able to do it because he won't be able to do it. Even though he has the possibility of another term. But I don't know, y'all. I don't really wanna have to vote for him. I'm just being honest, you know? And I also don't want my vote to, you know, be on some BS, so then it doesn't even freaking count, you know? So, I just don't know what's gonna happen because what are we gonna have as a country, as a president? And what the hell I mean, right now, no one respects us. Yeah. Right now, they're trying to devalue, the dollar. They're trying to make it so that the dollar is not what other, currencies use, yeah, to show what their value is. That's what they're trying to do right now. That's what I'm saying, Terry. He's 60 freaking 9. He's 60 freaking 9. His son is not in politics. R.F. Kennedy III is an actor. Kinda like, Christopher Lawford was Peter Lawford's son, but his wife was a Kennedy. Yeah. Peter Lawford was married to a Kennedy. And his son, Christopher Lawford, who used to be on, I don't know if he's still on there, but he was on All My Children. He was an actor, you know. The kids and the grandkids in the Kennedys are not going into politics. You see how Maria Shriver tried not to be with someone in politics, and then Arnold flipped the script on her. But now they're no longer together because of his cheating ways. So that part, and that son with the alleged maid looked more like him than the children he had with Maria. So I'm done on that. But getting back to Kiki just for a minute, I'm glad that Kiki moved on. I'm glad that she moved on because if she had not moved on or, allowed this man to make her crumble in her glow up and her level up, she would be an exhibit C to my settling, black women. I'm glad I only have, Danae Jackson and Gabrielle Union. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad Kiki's not in there. We don't need her in. We don't. Because she has no reason, you know. He did her a favor showing his ass now. But she did want to marry this man, but I don't know if she does want to now. Because he tried to mess with her bag. He tried to mess with her money. You know? He's upset because I guess he thought because, he got with the little skinny acne girl who was an A-list celebrity at that point, and everybody loved Kiki. See, you thought that you were going to shame her and make people not love Kiki. Nah, dude. We've been trying to figure out why she with you. Because you clearly are trash. You are trash. Because the girl before her, you pressured into unaliving a child she was carrying for you. And then 3 weeks later, you were with Kiki. And then a year later, you're having a child with Kiki. So you're a trash hat. That's who you are. And you don't have the tradition or the morals that you're talking about. You're a freaking hypocrite, dude. I had to say it. I'm sorry. That's the auntie that I am. He needs to move on. I don't know if my son's around. The whole house is open. I don't have the door closed today. Because it's daytime, y'all. It's still daytime here in the West. It's not going to get dark here until for another 2 hours. We still got 2 hours of daylight on the West side. With some of the stuff that I was planning on doing this weekend, I'm not able to do in real life. I was going to be working on some stuff for my licensing, but I forgot one of my passwords. So I can't get into that account until Monday. And, I don't want to try to get into it again because I might lock myself out, even though I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. It doesn't really matter at this point. But I just got to talk to them on Monday, figure out what the problem is, and get myself back into my account. But I am working on some more content for the channel. I am working on some more content. I do have another coffee talk coming up. I know and I do have, I think, one more, another of the daily thoughts coming up soon. And then I also have kind of what I'm going to do is more of a lifestyle one for the Autism Mom Chronicles, and I am going to chronicle like kind of different outfits that I wear that I feel are age appropriate for women of a certain age. I would say over 40, and definitely over 50. Because I'm not gonna wear the same stuff that I wore in my 20s. Or if I do, I'm going to change up how I'm wearing it. So I'm just going to kind of give some of that stuff. And, and this is coming from someone who is still in the same size range that I was back then. But I'm still older and I know better. Just like y'all ain't going to see my ass out here twerking on the internet. Because I'm older and I know better. And unless you see me in a dancing with, and it's a dance routine with a whole bunch of other people, that's the only way y'all will see me doing that. But yeah, I had to get on here and I had to just, come back and I had to definitely throw down my thoughts about this whole Keke Palmer situation because I've just been watching that all week and I'm just like, what is really going on? And Rihanna is back in the United States, y'all. And from the photos that have been dropping of Riri, she looked like she felt ready to have that baby. Because if you think about it, when she showed us that she was pregnant with her second child at the Super Bowl in February, that was 6 months ago. Okay? And she was at least 3 months pregnant then. Now, although technically 32 weeks, 36 weeks, however many weeks, I don't remember. I don't remember how many, because I was 40 weeks, because I was pregnant for I think 42 weeks. But 40 weeks is technically more than 9 months. I think she's about ready to drop this baby because she looks like she's ready to drop this baby. And generally, your second child comes faster than the first one, especially because she was pregnant just last year and she got pregnant again within like less than 12 months. Yeah. Her kids are going to be less than 18 months apart. But hey, I ain't mad at you, Riri. Get them out and done. you know, you know, Riz is already over one, so it'll be at least 14, 15 months, maybe 16 months between them. Because I think that baby's coming this month. What y'all think? I think that baby gonna be the end of July, the beginning of August. I think that baby's gonna be a lion. One of my best friends is a lion. I dated a lion. They're very arrogant. Yeah. Male or female? Yeah. Male or female they are. And I'm more of like I'm a free spirit. I'm kind of like, I'm loyal until I see that you're not loyal to me. Once I see that you're not loyal to me, then I'm no longer loyal to you. That's how I do. You know, because I'm in an older range, where right now it's just about companionship, somebody to just spend the rest of my life with and just be, you know, as we go into the sunset. Now, where I want to live in the end, yeah, I gotta nudge them to that. But I, but I'm about to get them out of California, so that's step one. That's step one, y'all. Get them the hell out of here. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I have been here for almost an hour. I had to come on because I had not been on, but once this week, I will be back on Monday. I didn't talk about working from home really, but I'm working on some more work from home stuff. And what I will do is I will be telling you how those things are going as they're going. Yeah. And tell y'all where I got the tips from, so I'll promote other channels in doing that. But I'm going to get out of here. Let me just get to I don't really have an outro, do I? I have an outro for this. That's right. There is no outro for this. There is no outro. So I forgot. I only have an outro for. So let me just move this to the side. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys on Monday. But until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. I'm out, you guys. Peace. Bye, you guys.